Now to Haiti. Local 10 News as the one and only local station in Port-au-Prince for the inauguration of President Jovenel Moise. Moise will be the country's president for the next 5 years, and he gave a speech outlining the country's priorities, and our Local 10 News reporter Glenna Milberg was there. She is live now in the capital city of Port-au-Prince with this exclusive for us. Glenna.
You know, Calvin, of all the pressing needs that Haiti has right now, the first order of business for Jovenel Moise, he says, is to unify all of these fractured factions that have really kept this country in chaos for so long. He is a businessman. He is a political novice. Sound familiar? His inauguration today really does give people here some hope. President Moise. The banana exporter is officially Haiti's president. Jovenel Moise sworn in front of an international invitation-only audience, now shouldering the lead of overcoming Haiti's 2 years of political limbo and the stalled progress that came with it. A press corps demanding to freely document the inaugural won that right, giving the new Moise administration a taste of challenges to come as it tries to unify a country fractured by political protest and reboot investment and development.
The number one thing is to build trust in the institutions. Right now we have a democratically elected president.
In that standing room only crowd, South Florida was well represented.
Haiti needs, we need a lot of support, so I'm one of the supporters.
State Senator Daphne Campbell is among South Florida's Haitian-American elected officials here. Former Congressman David Rivera met with Moise last weekend.
There was a historical opportunity right now to forge that new relationship, that bilateral relationship between the United States and Haiti.
On the palace grounds, National Police with assault rifles managed enthusiastic well-wishers. Among the citizens lined up outside, those who once opposed the president's party, now backing the hope his inauguration brings. And cementing that, we have seen absolutely no sign of dissent nor protest here that have become so familiar over the past years. Granted, we are in one place, we're in Port-au-Prince, but we have our feelers out across the country, and there really has been no disturbances that we have heard of, I should say. One more thing, Calvin, Lori, tonight was supposed to be an inaugural party, but the new president, we understand, has canceled festivities in light of the fact that there are so many people in such need here. He did not think that would be an appropriate expenditure of money. I'm Glenna Milberg, live in Port-au-Prince tonight, Local 10 News.
Okay.